All right, welcome back to the channel. So we have some big news as former unified lightweight champion of the world and Vasily Lomachenko has turned down George Kambosos Jr. For a fight for the belts that Lomachenko was going to have again if he would have fought George Kambosos Jr. So now it puts George Kambosos Jr. into position where he has to fight Devin Haney. I'm going to break it down for y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel to get all your latest boxing news. With that being said, it looks like we could be potentially getting a showdown between Devin Haney versus George Kambosos Jr. between June 4th and June 5th if negotiation goes right between George Kambosos Jr. and Devin Haney. So now it seems that Vasily Lomachenko has turned down a fight. This is being reported from the source of Boxing Scene. So I'm going to read this for you guys. I'm not going to keep this video too long. Vasily Lomachenko courageous commitment to his country has forced to withdraw him from the shot at George Kambosos Jr. lightweight title. Lou DiBella, Kambosos promoter, informed on boxing.com Monday afternoon that Igis Klimas, Lomachenko's manager, informed him early Monday that Lomachenko will not leave war-torn Ukraine to train for June 5th fight against George Kambosos Jr. in Melbourne, Australia. DiBella and Bob Arum and Lomachenko promoter agreed to the terms last month for Lomachenko to challenge Kambosos in a 12-round fight, 135-pounder title fight on ESPN to agree to televise from Marvel Stadium. So now Lomachenko says, you know what, F them belts. I got to get back to my family. And I'm glad that Lomachenko is supporting his family. And now there was a dude that ran in my comic sections that said that Haney doesn't deserve to fight with Loma. Well, guess what? Lomachenko turned down the fight next. So don't come roaming my comment sections like, oh, I don't want to see this fight. But anyway, once Lomachenko returned to Greece to help support his military and family's efforts, his native Ukraine, it became unclear that the three-division champion would move forward with the Kambosos bout. DiBella and Arum held out the hopes until Monday that Lomachenko might decide to remain in the fight. They both repeatedly expressed the respect for the three-division champion's stance on Russia invasion in his homeland. So, Lomachenko has turned it down, and I'm going to continue to keep reading this, and I'm glad he turned it down because, look, you got to help your people. You got to help your country. Your country's being taken over by Russia. Why pick a fight with a bum named Kambosos for a reason where he's about to lose all his belts against Devin Haney anyway if the fight happens? So let's continue this. DiBella told BoxingScene.com that he would pursue a bout in Sydney with Kambosos and in Las Vegas with Haney for June 5th at Marvel Stadium, which would be streamed on televised the night of June 4 in the United States. I spoke with Igis Klimas and confirmed that Loma would not be available to fight George Kambosos next. DiBella says he thanked me and thanked Kambosos for giving me the opportunity to make up his mind, and he thanked us for doing the deal in the first place. We had in linking the other day when the Ukraine government says it was okay for Lomachenko to fight, but we didn't hear from our affirmative response from Lomachenko. We had sense that it was likely we're not shocked. So Lomachenko, even if they granted him the opportunity, which they did, he said, look, I'm not going to go there and fight Bum Lozo when my family is being attacked by Russia and the Russian soldiers. So shout out to Lomachenko. Much respect for him to stay in the country. I'm glad that he's doing that. You know, I wish the best for you in the war. I hope you can make it out safely with your family, and we can see you potentially back into the sport of boxing as it once was, once the Ukraine get cleaned up, once the wars ended and stuff like that. So we're going to continue reading this, but Igis confirmed today that he's going to stay in the Ukraine. We commend him. We think the fight he is fighting is a much bigger fight in boxing, and our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, with the Ukrainian people, what they're going to say. So now they have no choice but to fight Devin Haney because Lomachenko is out due to the war. So I'm going to continue reading this. DiBella has reached out to the Zone executive to give the stream service an opportunity to carry the Kambosos fight in the most countries worldwide on June 5th. We're always said that we're fighting in the stadium in June 5th. DeBella said we're going to pursue the biggest fight that's available, the Haney fight. So they will be confirming that they will fight Devin Haney next because they have no other options. Ryan Garcia is out the picture. Gervonta Tank Davis not interested. Lomachenko is out the picture. So all these guys are out the picture. And George Kambosos and DeBella had no choice but to fight Devin Haney. That's why we said from the beginning that what George instructed me were to me, an offer has already gone out to the zone, and Devin Haney will be given the same opportunity to fight on the same turn as Lomachenko had. So Devin Haney was willing to take the same contract with Vasily Lomachenko. So the zone DeBella and Kambosos already sent out a contract to the zone and Devin Haney. So this is big news. I'm glad that we're going to see a showdown finally between Undisputed, the lightweight division, which is one of the most glamour divisions in the sport of boxing today. And I'm glad George Kambosos Jr. is not going to be a coward and not chicken out this fight and pick a bum. If he does chicken out this fight, this man is an absolute coward. But we're going to see. It is been confirmed that Devin Haney versus George Kambosos could be happening on June 4th. I can't wait to see the fight. If you guys haven't checked out the source is Boxing Scene. And this was an hour ago. I'm just reporting and read it to you guys if you guys don't feel like reading it. With that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.